Hi guys, Professor Prime here with MajinPlanet.com, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Cobra Hiss. That's right guys, today we're going to talk about the HasLab G.I. Joe classified series Cobra Hiss, which when this thing went online, I'm going to tell you something. If Hasbro has learned anything from their HasLab, for example, you've got Sentinel, you've had the Galactus, we have had the Victory, Saber, all funded. We had the G.I. Joe Jet, which barely made its funding. We have the Unicron, which, let's be honest, failed, but because of some shenanigans in the third-party world and things on Hasbro's part, they extended that one and they got, for the most part, funded. And then, of course, you've got the Proton Pack, which got funded pretty quickly. But the one huge failure they have had so far with Star Wars, beyond the barge and I believe the Mandalorian's ship, were all funded pretty quickly, or at least within a good target range. So it's unfortunate, you know, we didn't get the Rancor the way we wanted it, but to be fair, what they offered us for the tiers and like what you were getting for the price point, which was a little ridiculous considering what you were actually getting if you just bought it and it didn't hit any, like, you know, tiers. That's the thing when it comes to these crowdfunding things. It's like, yeah, you're paying X amount of dollars for the item up front, you know, with the hope that you will get unlocks as it goes along. Now, the G.I. Joe classified series Cobra Hiss, I think the target was 8,000. Yeah, right here it's 8,000, and it's currently sitting at, as of the recording of this date, is 15,000 backers, and it's only for $2.99. Now, there was an early bird special, as you guys can see on the screen here. So if you got it before July 6th, which the date has passed now, you got an extra figure, I believe, or something like that. And it's currently set at limit 5 per customer. Honestly, for what you get the tank, the Hiss tank, which it looks phenomenal. Now, I'm not a huge G.I. Joe fan. If I was, this is what I'm talking about. This is a vehicle, guys. I mean, these are real treads. This opens up a compartment. It's got all the electronic sounds. You know, the figure will fit inside. It's got all this interior decoration on the inside that's just phenomenal, guys. Like a seatbelt, new design for the cab section to open up easier. And then this is initially the figure. Hasbro, I know a lot of YouTubers have already talked about this. This is how you do a HasLab funding. This is all the stuff you get for $2.99. Look at this. This figure, it's got extra set of hands. It's got a gun, 2 guns. It's a posable figure. You're getting the tank, and it's got all this decor. It's not like, oh, this is just plastic with wheels on the bottom. No, this is actual treads. These are real treads. They actually function. You've got the turret gun. You can put a figure on top. I mean, this is just stupid good for $300. So the figure is 6.4 inches. The tank is 19 inches long by 10 inches tall. It's pretty hefty. This is the first time we ever got the Hiss tank. Now, we've had Hiss tanks before, like they've done them several times, but this is the first time they've done one for the 6-inch scale. Multiple lightings. It's got all this stuff. You guys can go ahead and pause the video, or you can head over to the link. The link will be down in the description. You can check it out, back it if you're interested. This is the figure you're getting, all the accessories. So right now it is at the 14,000 backers, which is upgrade free, and I believe the upgrades are just basically like, you know, missile launchers on the side. You know, that's the second unlock. The second unlock, you get side plates to be more, I think, more more show accurate. We got a different top piece, which is again supposed to be more accurate. You can see right here the third unlock. Additional figures. We got like turret guns. You know, we got all these accessories, all these ridiculous. And then we got another figure. Oh, this is ridiculous. Oh my god. And then these are all the different figures possibly can come with. That's cool. It's until August 15th. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I can see this thing being funded completely. 16,000+ backers. Like, I see it. I can see it, guys. This HasLab is phenomenal. It's unfortunate that I'm not a G.I. Joe fan, because if I was, I would put money, I would go down into this. I would go into this. But I don't have any G.I. Joe figures. I don't have a spot for G.I. Joe. I don't have, like, I think it's really cool. But let's look at how you don't do it. Now, I've already touched upon the Rancor. The other project that they decided to start at the same time. Again, we're in the summertime. We're in the era of inflation right now. So a lot of people their money's stretched. They're choosing where they put their money. As a collector, you have to be very picky and very selective where you put your money. Now, if you got all kinds of money in the world and the inflation that's happening in the world right now, especially in the United States, is not affecting you, you're just business as usual for you, then you could probably just disregard this entire section of the video. However, if you're somebody, I wouldn't necessarily that you live paycheck to paycheck, but you have a monthly budget and you're like, okay, I have to put this is how much money I have to spend for collectibles. And it also comes down to, are you a Star Wars fan? Are you a Transformers fan? Are you a G.I. Joe fan? Are you a fan of all three? How far does your collection go? And when it comes to Star Wars, I find there's two types of Star Wars collectors. You have the 3/4 scale collectors, which is ridiculous, and you guys are crazy for collecting those. It's the 6-inch scale Black Series, which again, you're crazy because there's a lot of figures, but again, if you're a diorama builder, it looks fantastic. The second type of Star Wars fan, when it comes to collectibles that I have seen, ones that collect full-size replicas, like lightsabers, helmets, stuff like that, you know. The Obi-Wan Kenobi show just came out. It's over now. They decided to do a lightsaber Star Wars for the Obi-Wan show, and what they select is the Third Sister's lightsaber. Is somewhat cool. Is basically Darth Maul's double-bladed lightsaber with a frisbee in the center. I don't know. I haven't scrolled down yet. Is it functional? So you can take it in half. Okay, so I'm assuming these pop off. Yeah, it pops off. They pop off. I'm assuming the blade part become unattached, and it comes with a stand. Yeah, you can unattach it. You know, that's what it looks like when it's off, and then you can display it like that without the beams. Here's the thing. They want $4.99 for this, Hasbro. You want $499 for this, and your target is 5,000 backers. This is not gonna get back. If this gets back, I will eat my words. By July 12th. The amount needs to be hit by July 12th. It is July 7th, people. It is July 7th. There is no way this is getting back. It's not happening. It's just a lightsaber. First of its kind. Not really. How's it the first of its kind? We've had double-bladed lightsabers before. What are the perks? You know? No perks. No early bird special. You know what would have been really cool? You know what would have been, and I think I said this to somebody, for them to do, if they wanted to do, okay, if they got their G.I. Joe thing, they got their G.I. Joe classified department, they got their crowdfunding thing, they hit the mark, they are rolling, they are boom, they're off to the races. And the Star Wars department's like, we want to also do something, because it seems like they do these things in pairs. I've noted, except for that one. I think they had 3 going at one time. I think the Victory Saber was going with, you do something that people are actually going to get. I had no problem with the character overall, and this is not like a review of the show or anything, but I could care less to buy anything for that character. Okay, the Third Sister, I don't care. Okay, I don't care. I'm a Star Wars fan. I've got some Star Wars figures. I've got some Star Wars collectibles. I have lightsabers. I have a helmet here and there. I'm not a crazy collector. I don't go crazy with it, you know, but I would consider myself a Star Wars fan. As a Star Wars fan, if I'm gonna spend $500 on a lightsaber, I'm sorry, Hasbro, I'm going to Disney World and I'm gonna build one there. Okay, that's just what it is. Now, granted, I don't think they could have got away with spending $4.99 or even like say $2.99 for like Obi-Wan's lightsaber, because we've had multiple versions of that already. But what you could have done, update it with more electronics, Black Series Darth Vader helmet. That's what you could have done. Okay, now we've had a Black Series Darth Vader helmet that was like $120, came out like 4 or 5 years ago. Now they've done that one before. Okay, do you like a full 100% replica functioning degree with electronic sounds, of course, updated material, you know, more accurate to the movie? You could have done really cool things with the backings of it, you know, like if it hits, like you could have done an early bird special where it's like, oh, if you hit these many, it'll come with the inside part where the nose is like, where the breathable part of the mask that's inside, you know, it could be like an inside attachment. You could have done like side panel plates where the side of the left side and the right side of the helmet on the mask could be removed, and you could put in like a broken piece. In the show where they got Slash, you could have like, oh, if it got to like 15,000 backers, you could have added like the chest monitor. Like you could have charged $6.99 for this, and I probably would have backed it. It'd have been tough, but I would have backed it. But this is the no-go for me, and I'm a Star Wars fan and I like lightsabers, and with this being at 1,300 backers with only 4 days left, I think Hasbro is just out of touch with, I don't know if this is a Disney thing or if it's like a Hasbro thing when it comes to the Star Wars property, but like when it comes to the figures, I just don't think people are willing to spend this much money for lightsabers or for just merchandise of Star Wars that they don't care about. Had this been like a Stormtrooper or like even like a series set, something that we would care about other than a new character, I don't know. It doesn't appeal to me. It's unfortunate because like, no, her lightsaber is not really that unique. We've seen double-bladed lightsabers before, and the side panel where it can spin in your hand, like it's not gonna actually, I don't think they have the technology even for like to make it look legit, be able to do that, the spin. The side panels are just prop pieces on on there. So you take those off, it is now Darth Maul's lightsaber. That's all I'm gonna say on that, guys. But yeah, guys, I really appreciate you guys watching today's episode. Prime Talk, hope you guys enjoyed it. Head over to HasLab. There's a couple days left for the Star Wars Black Series Riva Third Sister Force FX Elite lightsaber. If you want to back it, go for it. If you think you backing it will work and you'll get it, but at this point, guys, I'm gonna say I can see people like not backing this, like people pulling out when it comes, because like I think this is even worse than the Rancor was. They started to make some fixes. They started, oh, we messed up, let's go back. That's all I got for this today. Check out the Cobra Hiss. Awesome. It's all well on its way to the 4th backing. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video, and as always, until next time.
And we feel